Seeing the police in Tampa, basically there was an organization by the protesters that they wanted to corner those police officers. Then you have the situation in Wisconsin. We've seen it in cities all across the country. It's no wonder that many Americans feel like it's out of control.
Yeah, you know, Dana, we're in a bad spot right now. Everybody can see it. Everybody can feel it. You know, you can call me a crazy right-winger or a scary conservative or whatever you want to call me, but I want to be very clear with my words here. I 100% stand with the police officers who are in many ways in a no-win situation here. They're trying to do their job. They are, by and large, 99.9% of them good people who are public servants who are trying to bring law and order to these cities. And I'll tell you this, whether you see this in Tampa or you see it somewhere in Wisconsin or Seattle or New York or anywhere else, the first mayor who actually just stands up against it and says, we are not going to allow lawlessness, we're not going to allow vigilantism, we're not going to allow people to be hunted down on the streets and hounded in restaurants and burn down Wendy's and tear down monuments. The first mayor who does it, and I promise you it won't be a progressive mayor, but the first mayor who does it will be a national hero overnight. The average person watching this wants law and order. They want a decent society. It doesn't mean we're a perfect society, as I say all the time. But if the choice is this sort of crazed anarchy, where they're even attacking progressive politicians, as you just laid out, well, then everyone is going to end up demanding more and more law enforcement. And it has to start with the mayors and the governors, not the president and the federal government.
I want to show you, this happened yesterday in Washington, D.C. It's a despicable attack. Andrea Mitchell of MSNBC was interviewing Eleanor Holmes Norton. She's the representative for the District of Columbia. When somebody comes out of the blue and tries to get them, listen to what happened next.
Get the f*** get the what? What are you doing? Assault. That's assault. Assault. Stop assaulting.
And so in case you couldn't hear that and you're listening on radio today, the question was, where's the police when you need them?
Well, I have a lot of questions about that video. Where the police is, I guess, somewhere in the top 5. But putting aside the specifics, look, I had former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani on my show this week, and I asked him about what he would do if he was mayor and people were setting up barricades and trying to create their own state or city or autonomous zone in his city. And he said what I think absolutely is the right answer. He said, you know what? They would put up those barricades once, because the second they put it up, they wouldn't have a chance to put it up again, meaning he would send in the police, and that would be it. Again, that is what everyone wants. The mayor of Seattle, in my opinion, should be recalled, or at the very least voted out. I know a lot of people in the Seattle area. They are not happy about this. And anywhere else this is spreading. Every mayor should right now have to publicly state, will you allow people to set up autonomous zones in your cities or not? And if your answer is yes, you should not be mayor. I mean, it really is that simple. Why do we elect people to be in office? We elect them to keep civil society tethered, and they're actually the ones that are unfurling it right now. If you're looking for more honest and thoughtful conversations about politics instead of nonstop yelling, check out our politics playlist. And if you want to watch full interviews on a variety of topics, watch our full episode playlist, all right over here. And to get notified of all future videos, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell.